I've been waiting.
I've never actually been able to watch those movies.
All right, we're going to make this quick. Thanks for tuning in. We are back. It is me, Timmy D, and Mr.
Evan.
And you are watching the Railroads Rock Show. All right, today on Railroads Rock, we are making our first intro back. This is going to be once a month. We're going to talk about all the way up to July 4th. Well, let's just get into it.
Just do it. Yeah.
Here. Let's just play. Cue music.
Oh, I'm a Yankee Doodle paint scheme, a Yankee Doodle engine too. The railroads celebrate 200 years by painting me red, white, and blue. I'm just a Yankee Doodle engine, painted Yankee Doodle style. Do
No
you
shit.
like me, yes or no? Dressed for this occasion.
250
now let's
celebration?
play Yankee Doodle style.
They just put it under a steam test and it passed. Now, so remember, there was two engines that did this, right? So the 4449, which you see in your video here,
Yeah.
and then the 2100, which was the East Coast version. And remember when I brought you the was it the program and the cool challenge coins? That that was the 2100. So Reading 2100. Anyways. Yeah. We'll go over those again.
Anyways, today we are doing a little evaluation of paint schemes. We're going to do 5 paint schemes per episode. So when we do a Yankee Doodle paint scheme, we're doing Yankee Doodle style. And this is a 1 to 10. And if you want to give it a flat score, cool. I'm going to use the point system like we're doing an Olympic judging.
Yes.
So we're going to go 6.4, 6.5, 6.8. I'm a pretty harsh judge, but we're just going to talk a little shop on these 5 paint schemes. Let's get into it. First paint scheme that we're coming across, Yankee Doodle style. I love that theme song, by the way.
Dude, that
Out of the gate.
that is a
just
Pullman standard Timmy D original right there.
the Yankee Doodle paint scheme. I'm a Yankee Doodle shit show. I'm trying. Okay, here's our first one.
Oh yes.
Is Grand Trunk.
Yes, I love this paint scheme.
This is a winner. The
yeah.
eagle on the side.
It's obviously it's a stylized interpretation of like the American Eagle. The mixing it up with the red, white, and blue in a creative way.
This is also done very freehand. There's
Yes.
This is all paint. This isn't some sort of pre-printed stencil like the UP locomotives with the American flag on the side where it's pre-printed and they, apply it.
Yeah, it looks great. I would give this definitely an 8 for sure.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm like 7.7, 7.8 right in that pocket.
I guess the only thing I don't like is the 3 stars on the nose, but that's just personal.
Okay, so anyway, 7.7, you said solid 8?
I said solid 8, yeah.
Solid 8 out of the gate. What's wrong with those stars?
It's just
What does it mean kind of thing? Or aren't there stars on the side, though, too?
It just feels like, oh, look, we have room for 2 down here and 1 up here. When you could have done like something a little more creative. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Class lights.
Yeah.
And it's the 70s. I have to give credit that this is 1976, not
Yeah, I know.
1996 or 2006.
Yeah. We're faking things apart.
It's almost like Johnny in the paint shop's just like, I got a great idea. Okay, look, we're going to do red, white, blue. We got this bad again. And everybody come out down. I don't understand what you're saying, Johnny. Well, I was going to talk about this bagger.
Got a cigarette hanging out his mouth.
Yeah,
constantly.
exactly. Why'd you hire this guy from Baton Rouge? This Kyoto, I'm going to get it done. I don't know what you said, but I'm on it. So, yeah, 7.7. All right, let's go. The next one is a GP7 from Chicago.
I like this because all it is it's a paint scheme on top of what the Zitto and the green would be.
Yeah, right.
The same location for numbers and logos would be on a regular painted engine. It's not over the top, and I like how they has the stars throughout the paint scheme. So it's cool.
Yeah, down along the running board.
Yeah.
What am I thinking of? The walkways.
The frame.
On the Jeeps,
yeah.
were those frame rails?
I mean, I would the outside of the frame, but yeah.
Yeah, underneath the walkway. Those are stars underneath the walkway.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, potato, tomato, bro. What would you give this one?
I'm gonna go with a 5. It's not my favorite, but it's nice. It's not bad.
I was gonna say like a 6.7, a 6.6. Like there's certain things that make it a little bit higher in my book, only because, like what you said, is it kind of copies the paint scheme but just elaborates with the colors of blue, white, or red, white, and blue.
Any engine you have
red, white, and blue.
When you have a lot of white, the white gets, as you can see, gets dirty quickly.
I wish they would have painted the horns like gold or done something gold on there. Like even the winterization hatch, done it gold. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something that kind of pops like the SP scheme. All right, here we go. Keep going. Dippity dappity do. I feel like I'm breathing into the mic too heavy right now.
No, it sounds fun to me.
You sound good to me,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Good things. All right, keep moving. Here we go. This is Delaware and Hudson. U28B.
This
I
feels
believe.
like okay. So remember, we're talking about, this is 1976 kind of thing.
Yeah.
This really looks like a 1976 painted engine. The first one, not so much.
This almost looks like a toy engine.
Right.
Like, something you get out of the Tyco boxes.
Right. And then, of course, the whole underframe is white or silver. Can't really tell.
Here, let me back it up so you can see.
And look, the same painted locomotive behind it
That
is
looks
completely
white.
dirty and worn out.
It doesn't even look silver. It looks like it's all white on the bottom.
It's just going to get so dirty. I mean, I understand things get dirty, but like
look
easily,
at the unit behind it.
Like,
Did
exactly.
you see the unit behind it, though? Hang on.
Yeah.
That Delaware and Hudson unit, I have a Union Pacific. Josh Gordon donated for me to just kind of play around with. You can't see it. It's kind of buried back there. It's a Union Pacific version of that Delaware and Hudson unit, though. What are you giving it as far as points wise?
I'm at a 3.
What is up with the 3 stars on things?
It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, the coolest part about it is it got the D&H
If
logo
anybody
in the
knows,
middle.
just please let us know.
Yes.
Chime in. Because I don't want to. I feel like I'm over talking my bounds, and then somebody's going to come and be like, "Well, the reason is Timmy," and then they're going to walk me through the different parts of the Declaration of Independence. Like each star stands like one is for the Constitutions, one's for the Declaration of Independence, one's for the Bill of Rights, and I'll be like, I'm an idiot.
You could say it's the executive, legislative, and judicial branches if you're really trying to be like fly with it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we'll make that up. But I do like what you pointed out. The DH, the herald on the nose is still mobilized. Because it's such a scheme of the times, but it looks like such a toy to me. I'm actually going low at 4.8. 4.8. 4.8. Yeah, it's below the board for me because I feel like Delaware and Hudson had such a cool paint scheme, like just the blue and the gray. If you look, the contrast behind it is just such a very East Coast beautiful looking paint scheme, and then they're like, we'll just slap some red and blue and white paint on this thing, and out you go. And it's like, I don't know. We'll see more paint schemes, and you'll start being like, oh, now I get it. That's a 9.0 paint scheme.
Yeah.
So, all right. Moving on. What is our next paint scheme? Come on. Countdown. How many seconds we got left? I can't even see.
There you go.
All right. Seaboard Coastline.
See, now, this is almost the exact same locomotive, but painted superbly better.
Yeah.
And the red and the white and the blue is proportioned evenly, and I like it a lot. I like the flag on the side of the engine is really cool.
All the stars,
the presidential
herald,
seal.
Yeah, the seal.
They did a great job.
Now, what do you give this one?
I would give this. I'm going to give it a 9. I'm actually a little heavier with this.
8.9, right there.
Look
I'm
at
right
the bell.
below you.
Notice the bell? How
Yes.
black the bell is. I didn't even just notice that.
It's right off the hood.
Where have you ever seen a bell hanging below a headlight?
Below a headlight, off the front of the hood, or not? It's not the hood, but is the bell painted silver?
I think it's silver.
It's like a hard silver,
it's
like a
not gold.
steel bell.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that, and I love how the horn up on top is also silver.
But that's pretty typical GE used to have steel bells.
You know what? I can't take my score back. I'm doing it Dave Portnoy style, where once you said your score, you can't take the score back. So
Right.
8.9. You're 9.0?
Yeah, I'm 9.0.
Great paint scheme, but that's what I'm talking about. This is a prime example of a really good-looking paint scheme. Here we go with another good one. This is the last one for this set of the series.
The Yankee Town Dock Corporation?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is, to me, this is a great press photo.
Yes.
Talk to me, Goose. I'm going to let this run so you can see it. Hang on, let me get back into the old biz, and then boom.
I like what they're doing here. I'm not a huge fan of the white on the roof. I think if that had been blue, it would have been perfect. But for a dock corporation, they did it better than some of these railroads
Exactly. And that's why I'm giving this a 9.1, is because I think it stands above. It's got the little flags off to the side. It also has that seal.
Yep.
You could tell they got the placard. It's, closer, so it's not as visible. But, they did a lot of extra, quote-unquote, accoutrement, all that extra stuff I would have liked to see the horn be a different color too.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like what they did with the last one. But like you said, for a small little Yankee Town Dock Corporation. You know,
Yankees.
Come on, Mark. We're going to get down to the Bayside before the game, and then we'll hit some dingers at Camden. I don't even know where I'm at.
Some dingers, yeah.
We'll hit some dingers, wicked dingers. It's
Yeah.
a wicked good paint scheme. Yeah. And speaking of wicked good paint scheme, that's we're gonna leave you off on a wicked good little quote, a little bit of a Wisdom Wednesday / all week Wednesday. Just remember,
your most important signal
is going to be your next one. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in to Railroads Rock. Have a great day.